Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Hardcore Heroes Otherside. So,
Yeah.
you guys make it into the Ashlands,
And
and
making our way to Anvil.
yes, the Ashlands, as I said, are this low-lying chaparral, nothing higher than 3 feet. There's lots of brush everywhere, but it's slightly spaced out, so you don't have a
Mhm.
hard time making your way through it. This is normally the area where you might find goblins popping out of the ground to stab at people or ambush
Van just kind of like
passersby.
reminisces about those days longingly, about just fighting hordes of goblins at a time. Just goes, those were the days.
But
There
we are
comes
definitely.
a shout from
Oh,
somewhere in the masses. There's
Oh.
too many people for you to really see what's going on, and the shouts die down within a minute, or within a few seconds, and then people
So
start
Van's gonna
clustering around.
Van will halt the group and start shouting, "What is it?"
You make your way through the group to find two people roiling around on the ground, clutching their chests.
Does it look similar to all the times that people were inhabited by ghosts?
Yes, and the people
Do
around
they
them
have
are looking on with horror and shock.
Do they have like bands around their arm already? Do they have ribbons
Nope.
already marked? Okay.
No, you get it from the people that were standing near them that two more of these weird shadowy figures emerged from, behind, from underneath some brush and just grabbed onto them as they went by. There
all
wasn't
right.
even a chance for anyone to do anything. It was just over in an
Well-
instant.
All right, we're going to need to mark them as well, but I think in the future we're just going to have to keep this group going around a brush. It might make it take a little bit longer, but it should be a little bit safer that way.
Right. The group presses on. People are getting a little more wary. They're clearly uncomfortable by the notion that at any time, anywhere, one of these things could just reach out and grab you, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, I think Van reflects on how weak the common person is compared to like a seasoned adventurer who's used to the idea that he could just be attacked at any time. These people are like, I mean, we're constantly in danger. Yeah, that's the life.
There could always be a basilisk behind the next tree.
That one time I almost looked into a basilisk's eyes after walking into a cave.
That time where I almost died due to a basilisk's bad breath.
Yeah, the time that I almost got skewered in one hit by an ogre chucking a spear from 2 football fields away.
The time where I almost died to a tiger because someone wanted to turn into a tree.
Hey, that was a good idea. I'm gonna stand by that tree spell.
Should have climbed up the tree.
You guys continue moving. Kind, can I get a perception check from you, please?
Yes. Do the knight and the god also get one?
Why don't you just roll a perception check? Excellent. All right, so you're walking when you see. It's not on the horizon because it's this dim twilight where your vision doesn't quite extend that far. You can only make out things moving once they're within a few hundred feet of you. But you see this long, maybe not that long, but a line of black shapes moving above you, towards you, maybe 10 feet off the ground. They're smallish.
Do they look like the shades we saw in that possess people?
No, these are flying.
Like the wombats,
I don't know what a wombat is, but similar to
like the chomp bats.
How far away are they?
half similar to chomp bats.
All right, so Van's going to there's some
Van's in
trees
the
nearby.
back and can't see shit.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
this is
yeah.
coming from the front. Yeah,
Okay.
How far away are they? Can I discern
a few
that?
hundred feet. God, it's so hard to tell with this light.
I will hold the group. Hold. Yeah,
It takes a while to stop the whole entourage. Maybe not that long. Maybe a round to stop. But everyone comes to a stop. And Ethel points out head. Go ahead.
Yeah, get the people with weapons. Get Van, and I will ready an arrow. And how far away? That's
They're flying in your direction. They're maybe 200 feet now. So why don't we roll some initiative?
All right. Okay.
number.
Okay. I'm gonna roll them all at once. Yeah. Here we go. Why don't we just have you guys roll without modifiers to speed? So, Van Helsing, you get up front.
Yep, I'm
You
gonna
are the-
hold an action. I'm gonna hold an attack, ready to hit the first one to come near me.
Okay.
And it's gonna shout to the people, "Hold the line! Hold the line!"
They do. The bats go last. Everyone has their attacks ready. Kine, you have an arrow notched, right?
Yeah, I will shoot one. How far away? Just because,
You beat them in initiative, so they're 200 feet, but you can wait until they're closer if you'd like.
Well, my second shot is in after them, so I shoot as soon as they are in short range, so they're in 150 feet.
Okay. Go ahead and make a shot.
10.
10 is a miss. Your arrow flies wide. Please mark one down. Okay. The chompers close with the group. It's a lot of them.
Yeah,
Maybe
what about the crossbows?
a
Do you
dozen
have
or
some
so?
crossbows?
Oh, that's right. You got a bunch of crossbows.
Yeah, they probably fire before they close.
Yes, all the crossbow people are armed and
I can-
ready.
Sure. I can roll those if you want. How many do we have again?
There's
Six?
six, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna have them fire. So 60, 20.
Mhm.
12, 18, 13, 9, 19, and 9.
One hit and 2 crits.
Okay, so I'll roll the D. Is it D4 for a crossbow?
It's
or no,
D6
it's
plus 1.
2-point Neal. Okay, yeah. I
Yeah.
forgot to 2-point Neal numbers.
I will
Here's
also, when I shoot, I will also call to the people, ready your weapons. They will clash against us.
There's the hit and the 2 crits.
Okay.
I think the crits probably kill, because I'm pretty sure they're one-hit
Yes.
dice creatures.
Yes, the crits kill, the hit wounds, and the chompers fly ever closer. The 2 knights make their attacks. It's like +3 to hit. One hitting and killing, the other missing.
The gods.
The 2 guards take stabs, one with a natural 1, passes check, and one with a 19, which is a crit, which is 2d6. I probably should just had Kine roll these attacks. That's 11 damage, dropping another one of these chompers, and the other spearmen who have kind of formed the front of the line. They're nervous. This is their first time in battle, but they hold it.
Oh,
Kine,
phew.
why don't you make me 12 attacks? Just 12d20.
Yeah.
Not all spearmen are in position.
No, because there's only so many of these things, and they're not like lining up 1-to-1 with each spearman, so they're kind of packed.
So
Wow.
2 hits.
maybe Sean should roll them.
Give me a 2d6.
That was beautiful. If we die to your shitty rolls, Bastian, I'm gonna be so mad.
It is ineffective. So how many are left? That is 10, 22 bats kind of collide into the pack of people.
Yeah, what about my attack?
Oh, do you not make your attack already?
I haven't.
Please
what
make
about
your
the
attack.
What about the other
15?
people who
Hit.
they have clubs and such?
We'll
11.
get there. 11 drops 1. Okay. So the wave of bats kind of strikes the first row of people. I'm gonna make my roll. No, I can't. How do I make my roll in secret without showing you guys and roll 20? Can I do
Slash
this?
GM roll.
Yeah, but it might show up for chat.
Oh, it will show up for chat.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Seriously, someone should check the algorithm for Roll20 for my rolls, because I really
You're the
roll-
new Bregor.
It's
That's all there is to
seriously,
it.
I
it's a
rolled-
player's right to complain about the dice.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a soldier's right to complain about life.
The only difference between you and Bregor is that you just roll shitty in general, whereas he just rolled an uncharacteristic number of ones.
All right, the chompers collide. Oh god, yeah, these rolls are way better.
You don't have the robot in my face.
Let's roll them manually. Damage is d6.
Do we have to roll for people's health?
Yeah, I've got some healths marked down already.
Neal, how high do these things fly? Are they like face level, basically?
Yeah, no, they were flying a little bit higher, but they kind of came down towards face
This
level
is-
to attack you.
Okay, so I'm gonna have this as like future knowledge. Van files that away.
Okay.
Yeah, I have not broken a magic bow yet.
Yes is the key word there.
Yet.
But you also haven't found a magic bow yet, so you couldn't have broken it.
Well, I have a magic axe,
That's true.
but I have not really rolled so bad with the axe.
6. 12. Oh my god, 2 nat 20s. Okay, those are
Actually-
crits.
Good luck, you have a point. It's the Will Wheaton curse, yeah. You could call it that.
It's gonna drop 1, 2, 3, and then 2 more hits. And go down to 5. That's 6. 12 of them, and then it's 3 more.
Do they all crash into the line of spearmen, or do the
So the
people
first
behind-
ones kind of hit the people in the front, and then the other ones fly past them towards the line. Yes, the people behind are going to get attacks. Don't worry, I'm not screwing you. But it is a chaotic scene for you guys to see, because you're surrounded by hundreds of people, and there's all these big flying bats everywhere with big sharp teeth, and it's kind of a mess. Van, you killed the one that was against you, right?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. That is
And if another one comes up, it's AC 20 for your reference.
good. We'll have to check that. Okay. One does come after Kine with a miss. One does come after Van Helsing with an 18.
No, 20.
Nope, not quite. And then a few of them swarm up and above, while 4 of your other armed people, 1, 9, 10 are all misses, but an 18 is a crit. Brings one of the bats down as well.
Nice.
Okay, so a few of the bats, after kind of colliding, trying to chomp at someone, missing them, change their trajectory and fly overhead. And we're going to go into the next round. Why don't you, one of you roll a d10 for you guys, one of you roll a d10 for your NPCs, and I'll just roll a d10 for the monsters.
I get a second shot.
Please, what are you making your second shot at? Because everything around you there's a bat on someone, or some people are falling to the ground. It's a chaotic mess. Who are you shooting?
I should no, I probably put away my bow and take out my axe and short sword.
Okay.
That's my initiative. And you wanted me to roll for NPCs?
Yeah, just a d10 for the party and a d10 for the NPCs.
So the D10 is for so we have
The
a 2
d10 is for
our
the
team.
NPCs, the
Yeah.
2 is for the party. Alright, the party goes first. Kine and Van Helsing?
Do the bats look, the wombat chompers look like they will come into another charge against us?
The ones that are not currently eating someone's face seem to be flying away.
Okay. Are there some chomping on? Is there one in range that is chomping on someone clearly alive?
Yes.
Can I attack them and carefully strike the bat?
Nope.
Can
The
I just
bat
run
is
up
like
to that
sitting
person
on
and
the
try and pull
person's
bat off?
face.
Yeah, can I just pull the bat off them, like go up and try and like rip it off?
Sure, you can make an opposed strength check to rip the bat off, but if you want to make a attack at it, you're going to risk it with the
36.
person.
Natural 20.
Yeah, you rip the bat off the person. You got it in
Can I
both
also just,
hands.
Like, crush it into the ground in that case?
Uh,
just
I mean, you rolled a natural 20.
like
so.
kneel on it or something with your knee.
Oh, I was just thinking like literally just drop it to the ground WWE style. Like rip it off this person, then just like drop down on top of it. Yeah.
And I will probably come in and hack on it with an axe.
Make me an attack roll then, Van Helsing, to WWE it to the ground because it's flapping, it's struggling against
sure,
you.
Sure. Okay, it's not. It doesn't get flapped to the
You
ground.
go
I
to
do
drop
rip
it on the ground and it like you land on its wing and the rest of it's still flapping and the wing seems more or less intact. Kine, what are you doing?
Can I attack it without hitting Van?
No, you can make an attack roll, firing into melee attack roll.
I will just attack one that is jumping on someone who's already dead.
Okay, go ahead and
Just
make me
the
roll to hit.
I'm not critting Van or something yet.
12 was a hit against it. Give me some damage there.
That is
12's a hit.
3.
Neal, I think I might have had 2 hits and 2 crits then.
No, I am.
Okay, so you were factoring in negatives.
I'm factoring in something.
Okay.
But I like that you're paying attention to what numbers need to be hits and misses. Good job.
Yeah.
I will also attack with my short sword because
Okay.
I'm.
Yeah, the 3 does not kill. Go ahead and make your short sword attack against the same one.
That is a plus.
Ooh, swing and a miss.
Damn it.
And then the bats go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that are still on living people. And they will chomp. Ooh, 2 natural 1s and a 5. Those are misses. The others, those 3 are hits. Doing damage to
Welcome to the Shadow Realm. It's
damage.
almost. And the whole It's like-
Six, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 2 more. Those are both hits. Bring this person to.
So this is an absolute chaotic situation. People are screaming, people are getting chomped on, and Van is just taking one of these creatures and slamming it into the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I found my true love, kissed her on stage, and then RKO'd her for no reason.
The people with clubs come in and start trying to beat bats off of people, but of course there's a chance they're going to hit their friends in this process.
Can they not
So-
just try to pry them off?
Well, that might make sense, but these are panicked civilians who are being attacked by flying bats with sharp teeth. They're not necessarily following first order optimal solutions here. They are.
Their int is dropped by 4 or 5. That's his version.
Okay, so 4 out of 7 successfully target bats. The other 3 accidentally target people. Ooh, 16, 16, 15, 17 against the bats. Those are all hits.
Nice.
Doing
D4 plus 1, so...
Yep.
yes. Come on. Ooh. 5, 5, 4, and 3. 5, 5, 4. 3 is almost a kill. That drops. Oh no, that actually is a kill. Oh no, yeah, it's a kill. Drops that by 3 more, bringing it to here. Van, did you already? Yeah, you already went. You didn't kill yours. Kine, you almost killed one, right? Not quite.
Yes.
Okay. And then the other people nearby come over and... oh, wait, no, the attacks against the civilians are all misses, surprisingly. And then the second group of people coming up with clubs, smashing, are... what is that? Large combat is such a bitch. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4,
That's
6.
why I avoid it myself.
Yeah.
Question: the
Oh my
second
god,
attacks for fighters, is it counted in combat rounds general or combat rounds as long I use melee weapons with?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand the question.
Do I get my second attack as a fighter for my axe?
At level 7? You get because you have expertise.
Yeah. Do
Okay.
I get it?
You get it at the end of the round.
Okay.
Yeah.
My question was do the rounds counted as long as I use the weapon?
Yes.
Weapon, or?
As long as you continue using the same weapon, it counts. But if you make an attack with an axe and then throw a dagger, the next round that you make an attack with an axe would be 1 again.
Well, the question was because I attacked with a bow before. Does this count as a second?
No, this is
round?
your first round that you're using an axe.
Oh, so that I don't get the second attack.
Right. You've got to... all the axes start independently of each other. So the second round of clubbers come up, not even... out of the 6 of them, none of them target an NPC. All of them target bats, dropping
Nice.
3 more.
Until the game of Go was invented.
Okay. Van, do you get a second attack this round? Do you have expertise as well?
I do have expertise, so yeah. I'll just stab at the one that I just pinned with my scimitar and just try and jam it to death.
Okay. Roll the hit.
19.
No, hold on. You body slammed a bat this round. You didn't even
Yeah.
make a sword attack.
Do
Right?
I not get my my
No.
expertise attack then? Okay.
No. Sorry. Yeah, we were just having a discussion. I got confused. That's everyone's made their attacks. Next round initiative. Someone, Van, roll for the NPCs. Kine, roll for PCs for just a D10.
Okay.
Initiative. Bats go on 2.
Of course. Of course.
Okay.
I mean,
Luckily last time we fought these things, they just like flew off after the first like pass through. So hopefully this won't be real bad.
I mean, it's not like I would roll good or anything, right?
Oh god. The remaining chompers that are chomping living people are rolling well. I think they're probably going to finish off all the living people that they're stuck to. That's 4. Nope, that person survives. That's a kill. That person survives. Oh my god, this person survived 3 attacks by a chomper. They're a hero.
Should get a medal.
Okay. There's more than 5 of these things left, but it's hard to see with everyone climbing over each other and people falling on the ground and dead bats and dead people and corpses everywhere. It's hard to get an appropriate count on what's going on. But it is the NPC's turn. Kine, you want to roll me 10d2? 1's target bats, 2's target people, and then 10d20.
Shouldn't there be more likely to target bats on account of the bats being like on top of all these people?
Yes, but the bats are so much smaller than a person.
Okay.
I figured the 2 wash each other out.
Oh, nice.
So
One
3
target
targets
bats.
against people. So give me 3d10 for hitting NPCs.
3d10?
3d20. Sorry.
I mean, I'm okay with the d10s.
3d20, please. Ooh, 2 hits. Give me a 2d6 against folks.
Could the one who's not hit please be the
I'm sorry,
guy?
d4 plus 1 twice. Yeah. That.
So, d4, I just rolled d2. So a 4 and a 3.
Okay. That drops that person. That drops that person. Now give me 7d20 against the bats.
Isn't the
Just
guy,
roll everything below 10.
is the guy below 10 against the bats?
7d20.
Oh my
2
god.
hits against bats. Give me another 2d4, and we'll add 1 to them.
Bastian, what the hell,
Yeah.
All right, dropping 2 bats from the party, from the group,
One save.
and it is the player's turn.
One save for the person who rolled a natural 1.
Go ahead, make me saving throw versus death. I'm actually thinking about scrapping. Ooh, nice pass. Scrapping the critical fail table. It's just too many dice rolls for not enough cool effects.
Yeah, I think it's
I
don't
like
know.
I like
Yeah,
the
can see
concept, but I don't like the execution. It's bothering me.
Okay, it's the guy who survived 3 attacks.
You don't
I
know
will-
who that is.
God damn it.
It's a random NPC. You don't even know that a person survived 3 attacks.
I had a feeling. I would just go up to a living person who is still alive with the bats on them and try to pry the bats.
Give me a strength check.
Sure, I think this should be.
Nope. You can't rip the bat off the person. Van?
So are there any chomping on dead people?
Yeah.
And there are people chomping on living people?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and pry. Would I be able to pry one off and then just stab it when I have it in my hands?
Not with a scimitar, with a dagger.
Alright, I'm gonna try doing another WWE SummerSlam then. So I'm gonna try and pry one off.
Strength check.
Oh my god.
Oh, cannot do. Okay. Kine, can you give me one? Can you give me 1 strength check for random NPC? 10 strength.
26?
Nice.
All right, one
Better than either
person
of us.
rips a bat off of them and manages to chuck it to the side And let's roll initiative. Hopefully we'll finish up combat this round.
So Van, Sean, could you please roll for us?
Okay, sure.
For the people.
Kine, roll for the NPCs, please.
The universe.
Just roll a 10. Just roll a 10. Just let the... Oh, okay.
All right, NPCs go first. There are 6 living bats, so why don't you give me 12d1... I'm sorry, 12d2 for NPCs that can target bats, whether or not they hit the bat or the person. Ooh, okay, and give me 5d20 for attacks against NPCs.
Come on.
Oh,
Okay.
2 hits. Give me a d4 and a 2d4
2d4.
for the crit.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
2d4
18's a
for the
crit. Yeah, and a
That
d4
person's
for the
probably
hit.
dead.
So it's 7 damage because of the one
Plus
gets. Does the one get double too?
No, yes, because it's
No.
part of the base damage die. Yeah.
So it's 8.
8 damage, yeah.
Wait, so it would go up to... So
Yeah,
if you critical, my D20 or my D8 plus 3 would go up to D8 plus 6?
No. So a Warhammer does D4 plus 1 because that's the weapon
Right, my
damage. So the
scimitar
weapon
does
damage.
plus 2.
But that's because of the magical effect. So the magical effect
Okay.
and strength doesn't get doubled, but the plus
Okay.
1 from a weapon type would.
The normal hit is 2 damage.
Okay. And give me 2, 4, 6, 7 d20 against bats.
20. Oh, nice.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
That's 6 hits.
6
So,
hits?
yes, including 2 crits.
Okay, let's do the normal hits first.
Mhm.
All the normal hits. 5, 2, 2, 3. First crit. It's 7. And second crit. 8.
Okay, you said 5, 2, 2, 3. 5,
Then-
2, 2, 3 does not quite kill. And then you said
7 and 8.
7 and 8. 7 does kill, and 8 kills. Actually, that's all of them. That's all the bats.
Cool.
Nice.
Okay. The people slow down, realize that the chompers are dead. The other ones flew off, and there's a momentary break where Mother Elise comes in and starts looking around at the dead, starts tallying them.
How many did we lose?
8, 9, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Including people in armor, but the armor can be salvaged.
And the spears too, so...
Yes.
13 people. Oh. So... Well...
Neal, I want to check out one of these dead bats. Does it have eyes?
No.
Okay. So Van is going to give a little bit of like a grief period. We just lost 13 people. But once we've kind of rounded everything up and we're moving again, he's going to inform people that these creatures likely work by sound. And next time we see a big swarm of them coming, to crouch low and make as little noise as possible, and only react if they swarm down on you.
So they come directly to us.
I mean, they were flying overhead, right? And then they lowered their altitude to come down and swarm on us.
It's best not to completely do nothing if they come directly for us.
Well, that's what I'm saying, like, crouch down, because you can easily stand back up again. So next time they show up, just crouch down, make as little noise as possible, and see if they fly overhead.
So, as he says that, I'll say, people, even if we don't see them, be as quiet as possible while we are marching. Hopefully we won't attract another swarm.
Okay.
Well, we can't do much for the dead, so we have to move on.
Yeah.
Don't have the time.
The group continues through the ashlands, the barren wasteland of this area. After God knows how many hours have passed, it seems like everyone needs to settle down for a night's worth of rest, or a day's worth of rest, as it might be, whatever period of measure. The cries of hunger are really starting to come from the people. It's been It's been at least 3 days, maybe as many as 6 or 7 days since you've been here, and a lot of people have been without food for a long time. They look like they're starting to grow a little faint, maybe a little bit weak.
I mean, starvation, hunger, the feeling of hunger fades after a while. Because...
Oh, you might be interested in that, Neal. It's, somebody linked or talked about that and I looked it up, but apparently you stop feeling hungry after you've gone for a while without food. Like, it's an early reflex to let you know you need food. But, like, sometimes, like, especially back when humans were, like, hunter-gatherers, you didn't always find a meal. And if you were just, like, feeling faint from starvation, you wouldn't be on point to be, like, go out and hunt and get more food.
Mm-hmm.
So after a while, like, the feelings of hunger start to fade away. Because you need to be, like, your body is going, okay, no, I'm going to suppress this urge because
Right.
I need this person to be on point when they go out to hunt again.
Well, it's been some time, and people they're not happy. They are
I can see that.
hungry. These soft villagers who have grown up with everything they've always needed in their entire lives. Maybe they've had to do some hard work for it, but they've never had
Mhm.
very many hungry days, are not doing well in this strange environment without food, being attacked by bats, having their friends and family possessed by some sort of shadowy demon thingies in a color
By the way,
desaturated world.
did any of the people die who had these things in them?
No.
Okay.
It was only 10% of your population that you lost.
Yeah.
And only, I think, 8 people are possessed total. That's what we're calling it.
Yeah. So Van is going to
there were
lead
two
a prayer. He's gonna get with Mother Elise and help lead a prayer to kind of distract people from these, like, the harshness of the reality that we're in. He's gonna try and focus people on the goal ahead, making it to the pyramid and reconnecting with the gods so that we can receive aid from them.
As he does that, I go to remember a quiet prayer, not loud, because we don't want to attract any unwanted attention. Right.
Don't worry, Kine.
By the way, Neal, when we distribute the weapons and armor from the people who fell, there are 2 guys that don't have a family, right? That are possessed or something by the creatures.
Yeah.
I'll make these two part of the armed people.
Okay. It takes a little while to find them in the group, but you can do so. They ask, because you clearly search them out instead of just handing the weapons and armor to whoever's closest to you. They ask why them.
Mainly because you don't suffer from hunger right now, and you don't have a family that.
What do you mean? I'm hungry.
I'm
starving.
I know you're not hungry. Don't lie to me. And I look him into the eye with a.
How'd you know? What's wrong with me?
I show him the. I'm also marked, so.
Mhm.
Don't worry about it now. Just.
Don't tell the others.
You are marked.
If they.
It's. I mean, we made it common knowledge that the people who are marked don't suffer from hunger.
I've been saying I'm hungry this whole time. I'm not. I don't want the others to look at me weird.
I mean, anyway, I hope you understand. And
They take the weapons and armor.
Yeah.
Okay. Just gotta be rolling more HP as the weapons get redistributed. The march continues, slow but steady through the Ashlands. Let's see. So normally an adventuring party of 4 can go 24 miles in a day because you're moving at moving rate 12. I'm going to say with your whole group here, you're moving quite a bit slower. You've got old, you've got weak, you've got barrels that are being rolled and carts that are being pulled. So I'm going to say...
Technically, Neal, old and young people move at the same rate as perfectly healthy normal people.
But some of these old
Olympic
people... Some of these old people are gimped, and the children get tired easily, so I think your movement rate is going to be about half. So you're going about 12 miles a day, and the Ashlands are pretty easy area to traverse, so you can do, I think, 12 miles a day through the Ashlands.
Okay.
So we will head to Anvil. So once
Right.
we It's about around that point.
Well, I think Anvil is mostly to restock on water, pick up any extra weapons we can find, and then
we will probably head to Anvil once we reach about this point because we don't want to go through the forest.
Right. So you're gonna go around the firewood?
Yeah, and then head to Anvil.
Okay. It definitely takes days to travel through this area.
Okay.
And it's been the next 2 days pass without incident, without bats, without demons, without any sign of life other than your people.
You know, I'll take it. That's quite a bit better than when we were going south into the mountains. The 3 encounters in 4 hours.
Yeah.
All right. So we go for a couple of days, no encounters. So we're getting close to the edge of the forest?
Yes, you see the firewood appearing on the horizon.
Okay.
So we will
and
head around the forest.
That break period, I'm not going to call it a night because you're not quite sleeping, but that period of rest, the nobles gather around with the two of you to discuss what to do.
Okay. One thing I want to mention during those 2 days, Van's going to spend 1 full rest period just trying to connect with Cheese. Just a full night at one of those points. That was kind of what I was going for on the ship, was if we had a full day, I just wanted to sit there in prayer the whole time. Mm-hmm. But I think Van's going to try and spend one of those full nights connecting with Cheese, or attempting to.
Give me I'm just going to roll things in secret.
Okay.
La la la. Okay.
17 wisdom, if that's relevant.
Maybe not.
Yeah, so good to mention.
So your prayers to Cheese kind of feel like they just feel empty. There's no reply. It's like you're looking out into the night sky on a moonless, cloudy night. It's just empty.
It's just like calling someone, they are home, but they are not picking up.
It's like calling out. You wake up in the night and you call out for your parents, and they don't answer. It's that sort of kind of empty, lost feeling.
All right. So Van will try that both nights.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just no connection. No, you can't reach him in the slightest.
Okay. And then after that...
So you guys... Okay,
yeah, so you said it was 2 days going to the... Yeah, there was nothing I want to do on the third rest period, but we don't have that, so...
Kine, anything in particular you're doing during this resting period, or anything you want to say to the nobles that gather around to discuss what to do with the people?
Yeah, what are they saying?
Well, they're just gathering everyone around to discuss plans. We've made it through the Ashlands. That's the firewood up ahead. I've seen it 100 times before. Anvil's just on the other side. Now, I know you said we wanted to walk around, but that'll take at least twice as long as cutting through it.
Yeah, but in the forest, we will have... If anything attacks us, we will be in even more disarray than a few days or whatever, how long it was earlier. And it will be more difficult to keep the people together. And we won't see attackers coming from far away.
Oh, how long people can go without food, but...
People can go quite a while without food.
I mean, it's not like it'd be that much faster to cut through the firewood, because we'd be moving through trees instead of open territory. And the raw distance we'd have to travel is only the square root of a squared plus b squared, so...
Excuse me?
What he's trying to say...
Oh, wait, never mind. I don't have math as a... Originally, I put down math as one of my potential non-weapon proficiencies, but I forgot I got rid of that.
No.
In short, we would probably be even slower in the woods. Do you know anything about the armory or keep an anvil? How many weapons are there? Do you know anything about that?
No, unfortunately I don't.
Were there any smith or weaponsmith in anvil?
I can't say.
Too bad. Well, let's...
But I think there's a more pressing question, says Lord Boxer.
It is.
It's probably been about a week since we've been here. People are going hungry. We might want to start talking about alternative sources of food.
Well, whatever food we can find here probably won't feed us. We already know that these creatures that enter the people...
I said alternative sources of food.
I will not talk about cannibalizing people.
Would you rather have everyone starve? You might not be feeling hunger. You might not be feeling fatigue.
I understand where he's coming from, Kine.
I know what he means.
I won't start killing people, but I can understand why he would want to.
Not saying
Maybe-
killing people,
maybe
but
Maybe we should hold off until we get to heat stroke about this matter.
There's one thing
That
you
could
should
take
know
weeks.
about this. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from, but one concern I do have with this is as soon as we start eating people, morale is going to plummet.
Yes.
like it's not already plummeted. Like morale's in a half decent position.
I understand where you're coming from. Next time we face death in this group, we can look into that as an option.
Just thought
We'll
we should
make
all
another-
think
make
about
another
it
council.
heavily before we. I feel
agree.
like this is sort of decision should have unanimous
If we don't-
support from the upper class. The
I agree.
commoners
If we
won't,
don't-
no offense, but take it well if we're divided on this topic.
Additionally, it's if we don't make this decision soon ourselves, they'll do it for us. Hungry people they're off to take matters into their own hands.
Right.
I understand how much this troubles you, Kine. It troubles me too. It goes against the many principles that I hold close to me, but frankly, practicality is what's going to get us out of this world.
I agree. Let's get our first anvil.
Okay.
For some
We'll go around the
reason I
woods so we don't lose anyone in there.
Okay. Also, I do actually have mathematics, so
Ooh.
that comment does stand. I did mention the Pythagorean theorem.
In short, we would be slower in the forest.
Yeah.
I would ask you to give the Pythagorean theorem its own name in this world, but I don't want to have to remember it, so we'll just keep it that way.
Van Helsing's mathematical theorem.
Little do we know, Van's backstory is that he's a mathematician.
And
I did it when I wasn't working as a stonemason.
Mm-hmm.
While you were working, you did predict, you did make using math. You made out how to perfectly cut the stone.
And little does the party know that solipsism incident was actually him just needing another person to solve an equation.
Yeah, we had a wonderful night riddling out this equation that I just could never get to balance properly.
Yeah, you gotta figure out.
That's a new one.
Okay, the group starts moving north along the edge of the firewood. You guys lost 10 people in that. I'm sorry, 13 people in that bat encounter.
Yep.
You're down to 107 total. You continue along the edge of the ashlands and the firewood when there are once again more cries from within the mass of people. Actually, let me see.
Same thing happened.
Ooh. Actually, Kine and Van Helsing, would you both please roll me perception checks? One of these
Sure.
attacks occurs near the front and one of them occurs near the back.
No.
Nope.
Pass.
All right. Roll me initiative, Sean. See if you can act before the creature.
Maybe not.
No. So you see near one of the kind of small shrubs nearby. One of these shadows leaps out at a person. You get your sword out, but not before it lands on the person and begins to merge inside of them. You can go ahead and stab the person if you want.
No, I don't think other people are quite hardy enough to survive the Sudoku method
Sure.
of spirit exorcism.
Kine, you don't notice it until it's too late, until the demon has already merged with the other person.
Nothing else to do. Mark them and
Yeah,
That's by the way.
Go ahead.
That's the official title. Van Helsing's Sudoku method of demon exorcism.
wait, you can call it seppuku. I mean, at this point, you can call
No,
it.
it's because I'm not disemboweling them. I'm just stabbing them. So it's not quite accurate enough to be seppuku.
What would be stabbing in Japanese? Let's see.
So that's another 6 people this time around possessed
Okay.
by these creatures. I don't know
Sure.
why it's still ship background.
So we will lead a demon army back into the material.
Yeah. Fuck it. I mean, most of these people aren't going to make it back. Let's be real. Like, speaking out of game, a lot of these guys are going to die.
We can keep our hopes up, though.
Yeah.
Just maybe. The journey continues for another 2 days around the firewood. There's no sign of more bats, no sign of more demons, no sign of gargoyles or mists with blood in them. But 2 days later, you come around to Anvil.
Sorry, so we have another 2 days. Van's going to do some more stuff at night.
Okay.
First night he's going to sleep because it's been a while. He's probably exhausted. And then the second time he's going to attempt a different prayer.
What prayer?
Van is going to try and contact Malchus because so I know it didn't work the first time, but I would imagine getting silence back when trying to commune with a deity who isn't the one I serve, right? Like that's probably what I would expect.
Yeah.
Okay. So Van Helsing's going to try it again, and he's going to try and get in touch with Malchus because I've still got this feeling like he disappeared from the stars. He went to some plane nobody knows about. Nobody knows where he is, and his clerics couldn't get in contact with him on the prime material plane. Van's still got this lingering feeling that Malchus might have something to do with this plane, and he's going to say same speech again to start off. In a desperate hour, a faithful servant of your daughter seeks your counsel, and he's going to keep that up for the second night that they're traveling.
Bastian,
Yeah.
I think I need you to remove your headphones for a little while. I think we need to do some...
Okay. Do
you want to take a break really fast, Neal, so you can prep this?
No, I think
we
we're
are
good.
right.
Could I do one thing? Just say that general thing for this journey until now.
Sure.
I would have during breaks, besides resting, probably make these wooden javelins, because we still gathered the wood for them.
Right, so you've got some wooden javelins.
Should I roll for how many I made?
Does this need to be done right now?
No.
Okay, well, why don't you take off your headphones? We'll deal with Sean first, and I'll wave at you when it's time to come back. Okay. Gotta keep party suspicion high. So, you attempt to commune with Malchus one more time.
Yep. I keep it up for the night this time. Like I was thinking that might just be a time thing. That's why I was trying to full night prayers to Cheese.
So you, unlike the prayers to Cheese, which are like crying out for a parent in an empty house, with this it's more of like feel there's like a monster in your closet, and you're trying to talk to it, and you can feel that it's probably there. It's probably listening to you, but it's not responding. There's no reply. Maybe it's all in your head. Maybe it's not actually there, but there's just this sense that there is a monster in your closet.
I think Van is going to if it's not replying to me immediately, Van's going to try and make an endearing gesture. Because I don't know if I ever formalized this with you, but I mentioned that I wanted to shift Van to chaotic good from neutral good. I think Van's going to try and pull up some memories of some of his more chaotic leanings, like his quick dismissal of the noble class and his dismissal of human society and organized society. He's going to pull up some of his decisions to take drastic action in certain scenarios, things that might he's going to try and show some of the more chaotic things that he's done, shown that he's he may not be of perfect alignment. He was originally not perfect alignment with Cheese.
Give me one example to work off of here. What is the one thing that you
when we were stopped on the road by people who had they technically had ownership of the land and wanted us to pay a toll walking past, and Van said, "No, you can all go fuck yourselves. Anyone who tries to stop me is going to die." And he went on to do his own thing.
Where was that?
That was on the road past. We were heading away from Thornwood. I think it was before we hit Misty Rapids, or it might have been after Misty Rapids.
Oh, yeah.
They had ownership of the land, but it was a night raising funds to fight Baron Song or something.
Right. It was in between Misty Rapids and Cauldron.
Yeah, and he had ownership of that land or something, but and I was like, I'm not giving this guy my money. I don't.
Right.
He's not. Yeah, this guy. His law has no authority over me.
Okay. So you recall this incident and how How do you communicate that to your deity?
So it's like a monster in the closet, right?
Right.
But I kind of imagine like you don't when you're communicating with the gods, it's not always with words. I imagine it kind of like rapport, how I was able to share memories firsthand with people. So I think Van tries to recall that memory in a certain level of vividness.
Mm-hmm.
And he tries to it's kind of hard to like communicate a living memory, but he tries his best to like make that work, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Why don't you give me a willpower check?
Sure. Ooh.
Very nice. So you definitely have some sort of... There's something on the other side of your closet door that's listening.
Mm-hmm.
You can't hear it, but you're sure of it. There is something there that's listening to you.
Okay. So speaking on a religion front, I do have that as a skill.
Mm-hmm.
I probably know about my own religion quite well. Cheese is Malchus's daughter, but what is their relationship like? She seemed to be, like he's my dad. He's pretty cool when I talked to her about him last time.
Right.
They seem to have a decently good relationship.
Yeah, their relationship is not a very important thing between them. There's definitely some connection, but think of it more like the connection between Greek gods. Like Zeus sired 1,000 kids, but he doesn't really hang out with all of them. Like he might have a close relationship with Athena from time to time, but the rest of them, fuck all, right? So it's similar to that, where there's connection, but the paternal-child relationship doesn't carry with it the same meaning that it does in humanity.
Okay. So something's listening to me, right?
There's definitely something listening. It might not be the monster you think it is, but there's definitely a monster listening.
Okay. I think Van's going to try and communicate that that leaning toward chaos with what this is and wait for a response. So I think it's more like he's just trying to stay in commune with it, and he communicates those memories whenever they pop up, like whenever he recalls something, and he just keeps that up for the night, and he'll probably keep that up for a while because it's more promising than the cheese end right now.
I'm gonna give a wave to Bastian. All right. So,
in need of a pretty high-level cleric with good stats, Malchus.
Why don't we go to break, and we come back from break, we'll figure out how many spears you've made, or javelins you've made, and we will deal with entering Anvil. So we'll see you guys all on the other side of our break. Bye-bye.